Hey everybody, welcome back to my videos. I thought I'd go over something really quick here for you. This is a little accessory or whatever I built a while ago. I'll put the link in the description to the build on this video. But it's an attachment point for your high lift to a shackle mount. And this thing is really a lifesaver in a lot of ways. I can pick up basically the whole front half of my truck like I'm doing to replace my, let's see if we can get the focus better, the Old Man Amu springs. The new ones I put on, I just put the 883s on for the extra load capacity. And this, while I know high lifts are a super sore subject, some people think that they're death traps, other people think that they're awesome and all that. I think that they're an awesome death trap, honestly. So you have to be super careful with them, of course, but out on the trail and even for long suspension, and I don't mean long suspension like Baja racing, I just mean like a lifted truck, there's very little that compares to the ability of a high lift as far as getting your truck up off the ground and doing different things like that with it. Of course, you always have to be super cautious with it, and for that reason I always have the factory Toyota jack, that little one on the ground. I'm in the reverse, so it's kind of hard, but I always use everything in sequence. I never rely, unless absolutely necessary, on just the high lift, because I have had a truck fall over, not like flip over, but it was up on the jack and then it slid sideways and fell over. And so you do have to be super careful. I try not to get under trucks while I have only the high lift supporting it. And another thing that makes working on lifted trucks really nice is the 6-ton jack stands. Now my truck by no means is a 6-ton vehicle, but what makes them nice is that instead of having to take a small jack stand and block it up and that kind of stuff, I use the 6-ton jack stand because it's taller and it gives me more height. And so I can lift the truck up and have it stabilized easier with the 6-ton jack stands over buying the like little 2 tons or 1.5 tons or whatever to do the same thing. So yeah, it's just a few simple basic tools that you can use. Love my high lift. This is a 48-inch, and even my my 2-inch lift on my 4Runner has it almost maxed out. I did have a bigger one, and that's a challenge because when you have a really tall high lift jack, the problem is it's hard to fit on your truck, it's hard to carry around with you, it's hard to make it practical. But the 48-inch is almost too short for a lot of stuff. So think about that. I can't even imagine what you would use a 36-inch on. It just seems useless. So I wouldn't suggest anything less than the 40-inch-ish range. I think it goes 36, 48, and then 50 or 65 or something like that. But definitely a 48 inches is worth looking into. I think there is there a 42-inch? Maybe there is. But so don't rule high lifts out. Don't be dissuaded by all the negative comments online about them, but definitely learn how to use it appropriately, safely, and don't ever rely on it for its own self as a support system unless you absolutely have to. So I'm going to continue on. I've got the front suspension now all installed, and it's on to installing the air ride lifts, helper springs, and also the rear springs, the 906s that I'm putting on. And then I'm going to finish installing the roof rack up there. So see you guys in the next video. Hope this was informative. Hope to see you in the next one. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will put a description to this build piece here in the description. And I will also put a Amazon affiliate link to this rack here that I'm installing and testing out, and the springs if you're a 4Runner owner for this suspension here. So hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.